and be where he needs to be.
1st and 10 for the Green Wave. They'll put it in play at their own 43. 10 minutes, 19 seconds to go in the third. Lebanon leads 14-7. Butler is the quarterback for the Green Wave. Option pitch comes on the near side. He picks up about 4-5 yards on the play. Marco Wright on the carry for Gallatin. They lined him up in the slot, brought him in motion behind the quarterback, kind of an arc motion. Butler made the quick pitch, and it'll be 2nd and 5. Gain goes out to the 48-yard line.
Seeing a little different look this half on the Gallatin offense, putting a little option in there.
Well, trying to get on the corner a little bit. In the gun, Butler fakes the inside handoff, and he takes it up the middle. He's across the first down marker and gets a little bit more as he's finally brought down by Lebanon linebacker Mark Reeves. First down run by the quarterback of 10 yards. Butler looks like he's putting this one on his shoulders.
Tommy, they got to wrap up. He ran it right up the middle. A couple of guys had a shot and make the tackle right there, but the arm tackling's not going to bring that young man down.
Very gifted athlete, Boo Butler. Quarterback for the Green Wave. They play him in the gun. Inside handoff. Not much there at all for Sanchez Holder.
Tommy, Miles Dillon checking in for Carruthers right there, giving him a little spell in the middle right there, and Miles doing a good job of clogging up the middle.
Taking on blockers, fighting through head pressure. Gallatin's offensive front, very different from the defensive front. They go 265, 350, 225, 260, and 250. They go for bulk on offense, speed on defense. 8:50 to go in the third. Butler, the quarterback, looking at a 2nd and 9. Fakes the inside handoff. He wants to throw. Now he scrambles, cuts it right up the middle, breaks a tackle, and is finally brought down. Wheat on the tackle. Ty Cross also helping out Mark Reeves. Dangerous, dangerous runner.
Tommy, that's kind of a, you can almost blame that on the secondary because they did a good job of covering right there. Nobody was open. He had to tuck it and go, and he just improvised, dodging and darting up the middle, being able to pick up several yards, and Cross and Wheat doing a good job of staying at home to make the tackle, bringing up a short 3rd down.
3rd and 3 at the 36. Lebanon leads 14-7. Butler out of the gun, looks to throw, cuts it back up inside, going to scramble, and Carruthers hammers him to the ground. Lattimore on the stop, and coming up from the free safety position, Matthew Maynard. So Lebanon stops him for little or no gain on the scramble, and Gallatin with a 4th down and 3. Decision time for Robert Lassiter and the Green Wave coaching staff. They bring Butler to the sideline. They will burn a timeout. They want to make sure they get the play call they need. We'll take 30. Lebanon leads Gallatin 14-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Blue Devil football here from the Wave Yard. Next week we'll go to Smyrna to play at the defending 5A state champ Smyrna Bulldogs. So it doesn't get much easier for Lebanon as they're on the road to Rutherford County next week. And don't forget, we've got a scoreboard show coming your way tonight after we leave the air. Tomorrow morning, I'll have the coaches' breakfast live from Shoney's. Advanced Propane and University Medical Center Sports Medicine makes that show possible. Gallatin in a 4th down, 3 situation. They leave their offense on the field. Boo Butler is the quarterback. He will be in the gun as he has been for 90% of the snaps tonight. Lebanon in a straight 4-3. 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Motion in the backfield. That play will not go. Butler throws, is socked by Elliott Wheat. That catch is for naught, and they will bring that play back. And Lebanon got a free shot on the quarterback with Elliott Wheat, and he did not pull up.
No, Tommy, he really creamed him right there. That was a cream of wheat right there.
You've been waiting for that, haven't you? Elliott Wheat with a big hit. Illegal procedure on Gallatin as the motion back started too soon. Gallatin was going to throw the fade down the near sideline. It goes incomplete, so the Wave, instead of looking at 4th and 3, will look at a 4th and 8. The ball will be spotted at the 11 and 41, and they again leave their offense. Is this a sign of some desperate times for Gallatin?
Well, they know they've got to make a statement here, Tommy, but the thing about it, now that it's 4th and 9, you're really limiting your playbook more so than you were at 4th and 3.
Lebanon in the 4-3. Carruthers, Lattimore, your inside tackles. Butler, they run reverse. They're going to throw the Hollywood pass back to Butler, and he's got Lebanon jerseys all around him. Brought down by big Carruthers. He tackled him from behind. They tried the trick play. They gave the ball to Marco Wright. Throwback to the quarterback. He goes nowhere. Loses yardage on the play. Loses about 6 on the play as Carruthers all over the field. Bob, this kid came to play tonight.
He sure did, Tommy, and that's a big, big stand for the Lebanon defense. Set the tone right here. A drive would be huge for Lebanon.
And look who's back at fullback, Benford. Lebanon will put it in play at their own 47. They give it to the tailback off the left side. Maynard bounces, crosses the 50-yard line, and into Gallatin territory near the 47.
Take 5 yards a pop every time, Tommy.
Nice, quick feet. Dancing off the left side. Maynard, the tailback. Jacob Maynard working behind that left side of the Blue Devil offensive line. Benford limping at fullback. Salas is your quarterback. Pro set, tight end and receiver on the left. They give us to Maynard off the right guard, and he bulls for first down yardage across the Gallatin 40. Man, we are blowing them out at the line of scrimmage. The big fella up front, Tyler Walker, really making a push there, Bob.
That's a pancake block. It looks like that defensive tackle right there is on roller skates. He's just pushing him backwards. I said something at halftime. The line play for Lebanon tonight is getting a good push, offense and defense.
Salas looking at a 1st and 10 at the Gallatin 39. They give us to the tailback. Maynard, he breaks it back off the left side, runs over a Gallatin defensive back out near the 25-yard line, and a Gallatin defender is down on the field. Maynard, just power football as they go off that left side behind Reese and Walker.
Tommy Broderick Enoch came up for Gallatin to try to stop Maynard on that play, and he doesn't want any more of him. I think once the contact was made, a knee caught him in the face mask because Maynard ran flat over him.
Terry, what about that play in our tailback tonight?
Tommy, 12-yard pickup by Maynard down to the Gallatin 27. Jacob Maynard tonight, 12 carries, 59 yards, averaging right at 5 yards a carry.
You're listening to Blue Devil Football on WANT FM 98.9 Lebanon. Salas, the quarterback, gives it to Benford on a trap up the middle. Bad leg and all, he gets about 8. What a burst right up the middle.
He's close to first down, Tommy.
He is right at the stick. They pull the guard on the left side, and Benford, like he was shot out of a cannon, goes right up the middle. The officials are going to measure. Now, the box has gone to 2nd down. Okay, they're right at the stick. They will bring them across. Brad, can you eyeball that?
I can, by the looks of this. It's going to be as close as the time they measured in the first half. From where I am, that is a first down.
First down, Lebanon. Benford right up the middle at the heart of the Gallatin 4-3 defense. The trap play is a great play against a 4-3. You've got natural angles to block. Salas under center. Lebanon split backs in the backfield. Hastings and Maynard together. Maynard starts left, cuts it back off guard. Picks up about 2. The split back look gets 2 tailbacks in the backfield together, Hastings and Maynard. Gallatin subs in. Corey Willoughby, defensive tackle. Out of the game for the Green Wave, Pierre Cloud. Lebanon, 2nd and 8. At the 15, clock runs 4:55 in the third. Salas, the give is to Hastings, coming to the near side. Bolts for a couple, no more. Gallatin stacked it up. Jonte Gleaves at the bottom of the pile for Gallatin.
Tommy, he's doing a good job of keeping both hands on that football. I'm sure Coach Brown has told them to protect the football now. We've got Capeliner coming in at fullback now instead of going with the split backs. Put them back in the I formation.
Hastings goes out. Maynard will dot the I. Gallatin still in the 4-3. The ball is spotted at the 13. 3rd down and 6 for Salas. 4:10 to go in the third. I formation, 2 wideouts. The give is to the tailback, Maynard. He dances left. He goes nowhere. Loses yards. Loses 2, perhaps. They say the ball has come loose. The officials have not said that. Gallatin thought they stripped it loose. The ball will be spotted squarely on the 15-yard line. Field goal team at 4th and 8. The ball will be spotted. Line of scrimmage is the 15. The ball will be spotted on the 22, make it a 32-yard field goal attempt for Diego Mota. 32 from right in the middle of the field. Hutto will snap it to Salas. Snap is down, kick is up. Long enough, just long enough, and it is good.
Tommy, we found us a kicker.
Diego Mota pokes it through, and Lebanon goes on top 17-7. 3:14 to go in the third. We're going to take a 30-second break. This is Blue Devil football.
Left in the third, and Lebanon is now leading Gallatin 17-7.
17-7. Lebanon leads the Green Wave at the graveyard. It's a graveyard for a lot of teams. It's the Wave Yard for the Green Wave. Maynard will kick it. That's Matthew Maynard will kick it. End over end and short. Butler comes up and takes it on about his 17. Works around to the left side. Gets up in a pile. And the brother, Matthew Maynard, Jacob Maynard, comes up and makes a strong tackle. Takes Butler to the ground. And let me tell you something, neighbors. Butler has absorbed some punishment tonight from these white-shirted Lebanon defenders and special teams players.
He's proved to me he's a tough young man because he has taken some punishment tonight. Carruthers has rung his barrel several times. Wheat has lit him up a few times, and now Maynard getting in on it.
Gallatin puts it in play, 1st and 10 at their own 32. 3:06 to go in the third. Give the inside handoff, a little running room there for the tailback, and he's across the 40. Sanchez Holder on the carry, crosses the 40-yard line just barely, about 8 or 9 on the play. Gallatin has operated out of the shotgun most of the night. When they went to the smokestack I, 3 backs in a row behind Butler, they had trouble moving the football before the end of the first half, and that's where Lebanon was able to block that punt. Gallatin in the gun, 2nd and 1 at the 40. Direct snap to the quarterback, gives it again to Holder, and he goes nowhere. He loses yardage. Lebanon has Wheat, Reeves, Lattimore, Carruthers on the tackle. Sounds like a law firm, doesn't it?
Tommy, I'll tell you what they're doing here. Gallatin, they're doing a lot of misdirection now. They're pulling a lot of people. They're trying to trap a lot where they were doing a lot of straight-ahead stuff. And they're trying to get a little misdirection, trying to get isolate on somebody, get a good double team, get somebody trapped inside to spring one quick. We got to stay at home and stay in our lanes and to make sure we can be there for make a play.
Look at this, some confusion. The rookie quarterback, even though he's a senior for the Green Wave, forced to call a timeout, confusion over the personnel package. Let's leave it right here. Brad Reed down to the sideline to you. I know Benford got a first down when he was in there, but he came out of the game. Is he aggravated himself a little bit there?
It doesn't seem like he aggravated it. I know he had a leg injury in the first half.